There is a lot of advice out there for content creators, and most of it sounds productive, but it's the reason people burn out and quit. We've been creating content for over 10 years now. So today I want to call out the worst advice I still see in 2026 so you don't fall into it. I'm pretty sure you have heard at some point that you should be posting every single day for the algorithm to notice you. And I believe following this advice will only leave you drained. If you have ever created content, you know that this requires a lot of brain power, time, and a lot of work. So when you hear this kind of advice, when you hear that you need to create content every single day or at least post every single day, a lot of people quit without even trying, or they will try it out, they will get overwhelmed and they will quit. So if you are a beginner content creator or if you are aspiring to be one, I would suggest you keep your cadence to something you can handle. Maybe that's once or twice per week. And in this case, I do recommend you pay attention to every single piece of content you create and then you learn from it after posting it. Remember that you will get a lot of data your way, so try to learn from it and try to make the next pieces of content better than the previous ones. And I also want to mention that if you are promoting a product or a service via your content, it's also pretty important to have time to develop those offers. So pay attention to your business and not only to the content creation part of it. But why is it you keep hearing algorithm rewards volume? And do they really? The short answer is yes, but not in the way you think. Algorithms don't reward volume directly. They reward data and watch behavior. Here's what happens. Most social media platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok work like this. First, you publish, and then the platform tests your content on a small sample. It's gonna measure click-through rate, or the famous CTR, watch time, retention, and engagement. And then, if the metrics are strong, they will show your content to more people. So basically, if you start posting every day, you will start collecting more of this data. You will start learning more about your CTR, your watch time, retention, and so on. But it doesn't mean that if you start posting daily, the algorithm automatically will start sending you more views and more followers your way. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that has heard that you need to be present in every single social media platform out there. And I understand how this can feel confusing but also necessary in some way. There are some paid platforms out there that will help you schedule your content in multiple social media platforms at the same time. And this is okay. You could do that if you are willing to pay for these platforms. But if you are a beginner and you don't have the means to pay for another extra platform to schedule your content in different platforms, then it's not necessary and you don't have to do it. Also, different platforms, they tend to speak a different language. Some of them, like for example TikTok or Instagram, they are a little bit more relaxed. It's okay to do some little jokes here and there, but if you are on LinkedIn, for example, that's another language, a little bit more professional looking and sounding. And for example, in Threads, you can only add one hashtag in the caption. There are so many rules and different social media languages you need to learn that I understand you start to feel tired and hopeless, let's say. So if you are just starting, if you are a beginner, just keep it and try to stay consistent with just one platform. So I suggest you learn how to use just one platform, learn all of the features you can use in this platform, and also learn how to optimize your content specifically for that platform. I have seen a lot of people confused about what kind of gear to use to create content. There are so many different options out there, so many different cameras, DSLRs, lenses, lights, microphones. It's really overwhelming. If you believe you need all of this gear to create content, you will find yourself spending maybe weeks, maybe months just researching for the best camera, best microphone, and so on before even starting to create content. I want you to spend your time actually creating the content, even if that's with your phone. And if you are using your phone, just try to learn how to make the best of it. And also you can use your time to learn how to create engaging content. A video filmed with a crappy phone that keeps people watching will perform much better than a beautiful looking video that nobody wants to watch. And the truth is, you don't need all of that expensive gear. If you have a mobile phone with a decent camera, that's more than enough. I don't want you to fall into the trap of watching millions of videos reviewing all of these amazing cameras and pretty expensive ones just for you to choose and decide which camera to use to create your content. I believe this is procrastination disguised in preparation. You don't need to hide in research, buying, tweaking, preparing. Try to start creating content with what you already have and learn how to use that tool well. If you only have a phone, try to find those tips or those settings that would help your content look better. If you want to start creating content to monetize it or to promote your products or services, but still feel stuck, we have created a membership where we show you how to build a sustainable content business based on what actually worked for us and our content business over the last 10 years. I'm gonna leave here a link so you can learn more about our membership. You can also find the link in the description, and I'm gonna leave here a video I'm sure you're gonna like. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give us a thumbs up and also let me know in the comments. I really want to know if you enjoyed this new type of content. I think that's it for this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!